It's a festival for the world. We are here to experience the company of our host and together learn from each other's culture and tolerance.
अस्सलाम आदाब, आप सुन रहे हैं शो कतर कल आज और कल। मैं हूं नाजिया आपके साथ और हमारा बहुत ही स्पेशल सेगमेंट जिसमें हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम एम्बेसी से राब्ता करें और उनसे जानें कि वो किस तरह का रोल करने के लिए तैयार हैं ड्यूरिंग फीफा। आज हमारी बहुत बड़ी खुशकिस्मती है कि हम मौजूद हैं एम्बेसी ऑफ साउथ अफ्रीका, जहां मुलाकात कर रहे हैं एम्बेसडर ऑफ साउथ अफ्रीका हिज एक्सेलेंसी गुलाम हुसैन असमल से। सर, ग्रीटिंग्स, अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for the opportunity of appearing on your show, and I'm doing great and happy to be in Qatar at this exciting period.
So let's start with bilateral relations. And once I heard that from South African Embassy, you have talked about the technology which is available in South Africa. And it was said that this is going to be of efficacy in the terms of development progress, and that too good for the conditions of Qatar. So how do you see this?
I think if you look at what is happening in the world lately, since COVID, we have seen that the health sector has become to the fore, and secondly, with man-made disasters and climate change, we have seen changes in the food chain and food security issues. Thus, we see that it is important that we use technology to overcome food security, and by using the technology available in South Africa, we are able to ensure that not only is food available, more freely available and widely available, the quality of the food has to be good, more nutritious food. So the South Africa has developed or is part of the international community in developing advanced scientific methods of improving food and improving quality of food and availability of it. And all of this would link up to the health sector.
How you see the potential tie-ups in food security and technology when it comes to this country, Qatar?
At the moment, you would notice in the supermarkets that we have an abundance of South African foods coming in. Primarily meat products, agricultural products, and other health foods coming in. And I think the proximity of South Africa to Qatar and the frequency of the flights make it easy to get fresh produce from South Africa to Qatar in a timely fashion.
His Excellency, we know that agriculture sciences have advanced greatly in South Africa. Can it assist in really fortifying its ties with Qatar?
Like Qatar is a country that does not have a lot of water resources. So we have to use our water resources in a more beneficial and a more effective way. So we could cooperate in using new technologies like hydroponic farms and new agricultural techniques to improve food production.
Qatar is recently hosting FIFA, and we know that South Africa did in 2010. So how do you see the difference and what you anticipate from the country?
I think this is a very, very interesting question. And let me begin by saying that South Africa, as the first African country to host the World Cup, wishes Qatar, the first Muslim and Arab country to host the same competition, everything of the best. And we have the full confidence that they will put up a memorable show. It is a nation that will be able to produce a world-class World Cup with memorable occasions and with a first-class infrastructure that is available in the country.
Sir, what impact do you see that FIFA has had on the workplace, the culture of embassy, and what will be the role of embassy during FIFA?
It's a festival for the world. We celebrate. We will be getting a lot of guests coming in to watch the spectacle, and we would be at their service in terms of consular facilities and guiding them in terms of what their cultures are, what is expected of their behavior here, and hopefully add to their experience in this country. We are here to experience the company of our host and together learn from each other's culture and tolerance.
So, do you believe that FIFA will have a favorable effect on the business connection, and how do you see the relation of South Africa and Qatar in the coming 5 years?
South Africa and Qatar, our relationship is rooted in this fundamental issue. The World Cup is an event that will accentuate it, but it's not the event that would determine our relationship for the future.
So one strange thing I've noticed when I was looking the South African Embassy's official website, I saw the number was there of His Excellency. One thing, what was the instinct for keeping that number on official website? And do I believe it in a way that this thing has helped you feel more connected with the community?
My role as an ambassador is to be a representative of the people of South Africa and the government of South Africa. My salary comes from the taxes that our people pay. So I make myself available to them in the best possible way and hope to assist them to navigate this country. And we are here to serve.
Sir, now coming to this big football event, your personal sport and now your personal favorite team.
In my youth, I used to play football. Of course, and football is one of the most popular sports in South Africa, and we all played it in our youth. So of course, my first inclination as a Pan-Africanist is to root for the African teams. I hope they will do well. I think Africa's time has arrived, and they will do very well in the competition.
Before we leave, we would love to have a small message from your side to all our listeners of FM 107.
Our message to all is that we have a concept of Ubuntu in South Africa, which means that you are a human being because of other people. And while we celebrate this great spectacle, let us show compassion with each other. Let us show compassion with people in the world that are suffering, either under political or economic or natural disasters. Let us share our compassion with them and let us share our common humanity. Then I think that we have lived a great life.
Thank you, His Excellency. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Radio 104.